Ugh. What's up there, Paul? Going on, bro? Supposed to be hip wadering today, but my hip waders aren't in the garage where I thought they were. And my fam thought they were sitting up on, just hanging up on a hook. For some reason, my hip waders are not there. Look at that view. Amazing. Yeah, doing excellent. Doing excellent. Couldn't be better, Paul. I don't know, just naturally, just things are going really well for me. And I'm very thankful for it. So, yeah, I'm blessed, brother. I don't know. It is what it is. Steel City in the house. What's up there, Steel City? So I'll have to buy a new pair of hip waders. That's okay. I'm just gonna try to find some pools and see if we can see some fish. This water went way up and now it's gone way down. A lot of times, even pike can get flushed down here, eh? A lot of times. And then there's the chance for trout too, so. I wish they'd tell me that if I ever catch a pike down here to move it. But they don't, so catch and release, man. I mean, I guess I could eat it legally to get it out of the water, but yeah, you figure? Yeah, right on, Steel City. Well, if they are tucked somewhere where, because I don't use them, but even the family figured they're hanging on a certain hook in the garage, and if I've left my garage open, no one comes and grabs something quick. There's no way. So yeah, I agree with you. They'll turn up. That's what I'm thinking too. And if they do, then my oldest son obviously hand me down it, and I'll just go buy another. He needs a pair of waders anyways, so. And he's growing enough and he's tall enough and big enough for him, so. Going good there, Kay. Appreciate you coming in. Well, that's what I mean, right? Like, I wish they'd tell me that. Like, hey, heads up, anyone catches a pike along here, get it over to the other side, right? But they don't. You're not allowed to move fish. You know, no one's allowed to just move fish. So I'm gonna try this one first. And the water's gone way down. What's up there, Garden? Good to see you, bro. Well, that's what I mean. We can't just move fish around Steel City, so it's, you know, it's... A lot of times if I get a trout on, they head down this way and start jumping out of the screen. But... 21 people in the house, 11 likes. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you all. Well, like I was fishing yesterday, okay? I'm supposed to be fishing for brook trout. What do I find? Pike. That's the way it's going, you know? These pike are getting everywhere. Everywhere. Hey, I enjoy catching them, and they're aggressive and they hit bait, so... A lot of times other fish can be off and pike will be on. It's, hey, what do you do, right? Yeah, Garden, likewise. Good seeing you. We can even target real small stuff in here too. Oh, had a hit by something there. Right past that rock. I don't think it was too big, but You can target like darters and stuff here. Oh, there's a shopping cart in there, guys. I should go in the water and pull that out. Oh, and it has lures on it. I can see lures on it. Guys, I don't mind getting wet. I'm supposed to have my hip waders on today, but I don't because I couldn't find them. I see a shopping cart or a basket in there, and it's got a lure on it. Yeah, thanks, Garden. Yeah, man, it's beautiful, bro. Should I wait till I hook onto it? There's something in there. I should pull it out. I think it's a card. It looks like caging. There's definitely a lure on it. Guys, that's deep. I'll have to go waist deep for that. Unless I grab something that I can hook onto it. If I had braided line and a spoon, I probably could get it to move that way, but it's pretty neat. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'll dry out while I'm still fishing, right? I'll dry out. Beautiful summer weather. I'll go in a few minutes. I'll get it out. We want to, right? We want to see what it is. Not sure be a fish in it because it looks like a cage, right? It literally looks like a cage. That's why I think it's a shopping cart. It could be anything though. Before I go in there and stir it up, let's see if we can get something to bite. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, I know, it's darn peaceful, eh? Well, I had to do a mail call video. Oh, let me get that can out of that water. See, I hate that. Does someone throw a can in the water like that? Come on, can. Come on over here. I hate that. I hate seeing that. Yeah, it's a shopping cart, all right, guys. It's a shopping cart. I'm gonna keep fishing it. We'll get it out. Yeah, that's got to be a shopping cart, dude. This hole is a lot deeper than I thought it was. Holy. Huh. I wish I had my shoes with me because I have my rubber boots on, and so to go in waist deep, I'm not going to want my boots to fill up with water. And then I got to take them off, drain the water out of them. I'll figure this out. No, not that one, buddy. Not that one. That's just recycling. Yeah, no 10 cents for that one. It was just a monster can. It has to be an alcohol can for me to get 10 cents for it. Wear gloves. Oh, I got to go in the water. Like, it's fairly deep. And it's a shopping cart, so it's not going to be too heavy, but it's not going to be super light. Oh my, I just hooked a tree. Boom, and it dropped right back out of it for me. Nice. Yeah, Landon. How's it going, Mike? Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Rod, what's up? Good to see you. Why don't you go and do your own research? You ever heard of Google Maps? Why don't you put a little bit of your own work in? You get what I mean there, bud, for your question of why don't I tell you where the fishing spot was? Why don't you, as a human being or whatever, put some of your own work in and open up Google Maps and look at some streams in your area? That's how I do it. I don't get my fishing spots from someone else. I do share some spots, but some spots, like, you mean, it's not, you know? This isn't Fishing Canada, buddy. It's OUTFISH Ontario, man. I'm not going to be giving out GPS locations everywhere. Hey, bud, number 3 crown. You have a good one, eh? Boom! That's how we do it around here. That's how we do it. Go gate somewhere else, man. Whatever you're up to. Not here. All right. Doesn't look like one's gonna hit. I'm not even getting chub bites here. Really weird. Really weird. Very weird. Yeah. We're all spooked up or something, eh? There's got to be a fish in here. I'm just not gonna bite right now. Huh. Ha ha ha. I got my platform back. Maybe we should move over there. And I got to get this shopping cart out of the water. Yeah, I wish, Garden. It's okay though. It's beautiful out here. Beautiful out here. All right. Now. Their heads a bit. That's what the world needs to do, is start using their heads a little more. That's what I think. A lot of people in the world need to really use their heads, but hey. It all needs the world. Oh, I moved it further. Part of a shopping cart is what it is. We got one lure on it anyway. New one, pretty cool though. Huh, neat little lure. I'll have a look at that. Boom! Look at what we salvaged, guys. What's up there, squirrels? Thanks for coming in, brother. Bro, that's a good little lure. Nice score, and I got that part of a shopping cart. You know, that gives me more fishing room, you know. Now that box I took out of there was right in the hole. It'll get back to holding fish. Yeah, score. Put in a little bit of work and that's it. And I'm helping the waters for, well, this way that thing won't keep rusting in there. And I'm helping other anglers. So it's a win, it's a win, it's a win. It's what we do, man. We're out putting in work. Put this away. Stay tuned later on, guys. I'm gonna upload that mail call. Super cool. Shout out mail call or whatever. Silly. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Squirrels, you doing all right, bro? You getting ready for work, squirrel? Actually, no, you're probably at work now. We're going right through that hole now that that cart was in. Whatever. Why not? I don't know. Nothing's biting, guys. We'll go down to another spot. We can move up. We can move down. We can walk the river, stream, creek, or whatever we're going to call it. Oh, we had a taker, guys. We had a taker. Probably could have been a trout. I don't know. It, you know, it's weird. What we feel on the lure, I can almost tell whether it's creek chub slash or small species versus trout. You know, when trout, they like the thud. There's usually more of a... I love the way a trout hits a bait, man. And pike too, but I mean trout, you just feel this thud. Like you feel this instant thud, and it's like, yeah, okay, and it's usually it's on. If they commit, if a trout commits, I find usually you hook them, but if they commit, they're an awesome fish. Oh, we had a hit, guys, right there at the pool. We had a nice hit right at the pool. Man, okay, guys, we might get one. We might see something. So again, I dropped it right by the pool, started coming back. Well, bro, it's because, well, you know, it's urban and like the waters go up and down, and you know, there is, you know, folks use shopping carts for things, I guess, that way, and I don't know. And then it ends up in the water one way or another. I don't know if the other half of it's down there because it was only half a shopping cart. It's just when you fish around urban areas, you're gonna come across some of that stuff. Man, I wish we got that one. Over the weekend, it's been slow for a lot of people. Squirrels. There's been a lot of folks that have been out and are, you know, the fish are, I don't know. I think we're stabilizing now. I think next you get out, squirrel, I think they'll be more active. Like even this, I see it's a little slow. I got two bites, like two little hits, whether they were creek chub or, I think one was definitely a trout swooping at the bait, but. And I mean, you can catch anything here from a few pound trout to, depending on the time of year, but usually they're closed when the big fatties are around. You can't fish this creek, but you can catch a 5-inch one anytime in the year, 6-inch, 7-inch, you know, couple, you know, they all different sizes. It's been a while since I've seen a brown trout in here. I know I've caught one, but I released it unharmed. I've caught 2 brown trout in this creek in my lifetime, actually. And I'd like to see more of them in here. It's just what it is the brown trout. I don't know. I wish we had more brown trout in here, or I love the look of them, especially the creek ones. The creek brown trout, they get their yellow in color and the spots on them. So amazing. Well, okay. Yeah, so that settles down. High water fishing is always a challenge for me. And I find it's tough to get the bites going. Deborah! How you doing? Thanks for coming in, Deborah. There we go. Oh, no. That couldn't have been a fish. Is that the other half of the shopping cart, maybe? That wasn't a fish. Yeah, right on, Deborah. Your day good? Having a good day? Oh, come on, fish. That's got to be creek chub, but they're fun. Any bite that hits the line is fun. Just tired? Okay. And then if you're looking to throw some scents in a creek, I think that if you're fishing a creek, use crayfish scent. That's what I think. That's, you know, because the creeks all have the crayfish for sure, and the fish are feeding on them. Whoa, there we go. Woo! You guys see that? You guys see that fish? Small trout. Did you guys see it jump? Did you guys, was it in the camera? Tiny trout. I was talking about the 4 and 5 inch trout. That's what that was. And it jumped. I don't know if you guys saw it in the corner of the screen here. It'll be over to this side of the screen. That's super cool. So we had a trout hit. Again, small one, but whatever. Fun, 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 fun. And it's not about catching the fish totally as well, right? Well, we just got to get one of these to stay hooked. Nice. There we go. Got one on. Fish on, guys. What do we got? It's a tiny trout. We got a little trout, guys. It's a baby trout. Let me get this thing unhooked. I gotta wet my hands real fast. I don't want this thing to be harmed. I want to catch this in a couple years, right? So always wet your hands. There's a slime on these fish. We want to make sure conservation as best as we can. This is such a little beautiful fish. It's not bleeding. Let me just get this hook out. I mean, usually when a trout starts to bleed, there we go. Look at this, guys. Look at this little fish. Look at it. It's such a beautiful looking fish. I don't want to harm it, and they kind of harm themselves, but I get it. But hold on. My hands are wet and they're slimy. I want you guys to see this fish. Look at that thing. Isn't that a beautiful specimen? Isn't that beautiful, guys? Let me let it go. There's a coloring on it. They're neat looking, eh? Beautiful fish. Beautiful. I love it, guys. I love it. Back in the water. Hopefully we'll see that fish again in a couple years. Hey, what's up, Colin? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, Paul's Way. I mean, it's specimen. It's beautiful to see. You know, it's... You know, I catch a big trout, fine. I catch a small trout. It's all the same. It's all the same to me. I love it. It's beautiful. Thanks, Paul. Well, let's try to go for another one. I've had a few of them hit. I mean, hopefully we'll get something sizable, but along here, there's quite the shelf. There's quite the shelf under there, and the fish can get under it. There's trout. Nice, beautiful keepers sitting under there. They're a challenge to, when they come out, they come out. That's what I think. You guys see that I hit a good trout now and then, right? And they're, I'm using my favorite lure, Deborah. I've tried to switch it up a little bit, which I do. I support other baits all the time, and I try. But when I'm casting at where I know there's fish are and a lure's not producing, I have no choice but to switch over to I know what produces for me. Because if I really want to see a fish, and what I'm using doesn't work for everyone else, Deborah. A lot of people say they can't catch crap on these, but hey, that's what fishing's all about. Too, what works for one doesn't work for another. And what works, like I got a buddy, a couple buddies, that they throw those vibrants, the blue foxes, the bell spinners. And they swear upon them, and they nail fish on them. I can't catch a fish on one. All I do is end up getting it snagged eventually, and no fish hit it. I switch over to what works for me, and I see, are you? Yeah, I'm whatever. I'm just so thankful to enjoy this, the outdoors, Rocket. It's, man, it's nothing but good for us. you know, the hiking, the physical activity that's involved in it, and everything else. Just all of it is all the way around healthy, I think. Gotta be safe. I mean, anybody can fall and get hurt. Anybody can this and that. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Live in a bubble? Right? So I don't know how old that trout would have been, you know? And I'm going to say that was a rainbow trout, just a baby. Am I wrong? I could be. Oh, we just had another one, little one jump over there. Neat. Very cool. It works for you sometimes. See, some people it works for every day. Every day. And I can be standing right beside them throwing it, but then I switch over to whether it's my wrists, whether it's the way my wrist moves a little bit as I reel in, whether there's something that all connects together for me to get a fish on this. That's what I think. It's just, that's why I'm like, okay. And certain little tweakings, certain little, like, it's just, I don't know. Fishing's amazing. That's all I do know. Fishing is 100% one of the best things in my life. Besides my family, fishing is, man, fishing. Oh, bro. They are classics. I totally agree. And I have 100% respect for that company and the lure and everything else. I've seen it work for people. It's just, I even tried another lure that I won't mention because I'm not going to give up on it. But I was throwing it at fish yesterday. And as soon as I switched over and threw this, I caught fish. There we go. We got another trout. So look at this, guys. Another trout. It'll be a trout. It's a little bigger than the last one. Let me wet my hands. Remember, guys, you handle trout. Wet your hands, please. Wet your hands. Please wet your hands if you handle a trout at all. What do we got here? That's a baby steelhead, I guess. A little rainbow. Not too colorful on this one. Oh, you had an antique, did you? Okay, this one I'm going to get back in the water, guys. Whoa, okay. It's just going to go back in the water. Okay, there's the look on this one. Looks different, eh? Steelhead. I think gives it the old steelhead, like steel. Yeah. Away it goes. Hopefully catch that one again in a couple years. 2 trout skis. Again, nothing super huge, nothing big. Very small specimens. Beautiful to look at. Just beautiful. Yeah, antique lures. I'm on the hunt for them. Garage sales, whatever. I think they're worth their weight in gold. Antique lures, man. I even threw an ad out a few years ago asking people if they had an old antique tackle box in the garage they were willing to part with. I got no calls saying they were willing to sell me old lures. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, we put in some work, guys. We got rid of that shopping cart. That's awesome, Colin. Yeah, and they're still running. I mean, their spoons are... They're widening their game, too, lately. Like, they're... Well, we might have to retie here. Oh, no, we're all right. Huh. So remember, the tip I gave everyone here is you're fishing a creek and you want to add some scent to your lure. I'm always trying to help people get on fish. You know there's a lot of crayfish in here, in any creeks or rivers. Use crayfish scent. Use crayfish. It'll give that extra little bit to trick that fish into saying, no, that's food. That's food. And they'll hit it, right? Times you gotta just... So that's what I'm using, pure craw. That's what I find anyways. Okay, it's going back, matching the hatch. You want to match the hatch. You always hear that, right? There's fish. Got a good one. You know, you always get, it's decent. It's not biting, it's lethargic. It's kind of lethargic. This thing should be jumping all over the place. It's about a foot long. Look, I got a trout just swimming around here with my, look at that. Okay, let's get it unhooked so it's not harmed. It looks like it's barely hooked. Let's have a look at this fish. 3 trout, guys. That's the third trout. Third trout. Oh, it spit it. Guys, it's fine. I slacked on that fish. I saw it was barely hooked. That's fine. That's fine. It's in there. I wish we pulled it up just to have a look at its colors, because I find every trout is uniquely almost different than one another. So that's too bad. I slacked on that, which I almost slacked purposely. I didn't take it seriously. I could have quickly had that fish out of the water. Yeah, there you go, squirrels. I agree with you. Presentation, but understand, I just sprayed that with the cross end. Crawfish or the dominant kind of, I shouldn't say dominant creature. There's thousands of them in here. So I'll scent it up like a crayfish, right? You just got to think like a fish, or think like, you got to think like, you got to put yourself in it, like, kind of, like, you know? It's too bad. That was, you know what? That was barely hooked. It's totally fine. All trout weren't hooked too bad, which is great. And if they ever change my regs here, I'll be able to adjust to that too. Whatever they change them to. I really should have gone, and I want to target the Grand River, get on their brown trout. Now I'm gonna have to go buy my hip waders. I'm gonna have to go, maybe I'll pull my boat out of the garage and make sure I thoroughly search my garage when I get done this here. Because I would love to get up tomorrow and head over and hip wader out in the brown trout grounds of the Grand River there. And follow all regs, of course. Have my single hook on, no barb, and see what happens. Been meaning to do that since trout opened, you know? What kind of hook is it? Oh, this one here is just this. This is what I'm using here today. Old Faithful. My Old Faithful. Again, I'll have people go buy this and tell me they don't catch fish on it. So whatever. And I've heard that for years because I've been using this bait for years. It's a classic bait. It markets itself. People know about it. A lot of pros it works well for. A lot of these pros don't use them on film because MEPs market themselves, you know. They don't need to, you know, sponsor someone to advertise their baits. They just don't. So a lot of pros love these, but you don't see them using them because they're on film all the time and they work for other people. That's my opinion. Yeah, I got your notification. I seen it come through on the screen, squirrel. So whatever. It's 3 trout, though. That third one we didn't pull out of the water. I knew it was going to shake it, actually, kind of. So you see that? 3 different sizes. It started off real small, moved up a size, and that third one was a foot long. It wouldn't have been a pound, I don't think, though, yet. Yeah, I get that. That's nice of you, Deborah. All the fish that were hooked today are fine, and they're back in the water. It's not like I'm fishing bottom with a treble hook, so they hit it as it's moving by them. So a lot of times it's only on the edges of their lips. But that's very nice of you, Deborah. Very nice of you. That's very nice. Cindy! Cindy B. How you doing, Cindy? Now stay tuned later on, guys. I'm uploading an unboxing video. Not unboxing. Mail call. Mail call from our good friend Reef. You guys want to watch that later? If you don't mind, if you want to. My name got drawn for the sticker giveaway on Reef's channel a couple weeks ago or whatnot. So he got it sent over to me, and I did make a mail call video showing the stickers he had sent over, which I got to head over to the post office and send him a stack of my stickers, or you know, some of my stickers to pitch into his giveaways there. Very nice guy. Pinky, bro, how you doing? How you making out? Uh-oh. David, bro. David Bennett in the house. I don't know, is it safe to say David, the myth, the man, the legend, huh? Is that safe to say? How you doing, David? We got 3 trout, David. Oh, that third one we were just playing around. I was chatting and it flipped off. It was barely hooked. But 2 small trout before that. Just having some fun, having a chat. I could have done all this long form, but I'm gonna try to split it up. Keep going with the live streams and keep going with the long form uploads and the shorts. A good mix of the 3. Today I'm not doing long form at all besides the reef unboxing there, or mail call. See if they've settled down a little bit. There's more in there. There's more fish. There we go. Oh, it hit. It just didn't stay on. There's more fish in there, guys. Our fisheries, I think, are doing pretty good, guys. Just from the catch and releasing that's going on, a lot of folks are catching and releasing. A lot of folks are following our conservation laws. I kind of wonder if the other piece of that shopping cart is over there. I wonder if that shopping cart I pulled out split in 2 from rust or whatever. And that shopping cart isn't even familiar to be from a store around here. I don't get it. It looks like a no frills shopping cart. No frills around here. But like I say, people use those carts for other things and stuff. So, Colin, not everyone's a moderator here. They've been here for a long time. You have, like, Colin, your moderator status too. I gotta have a switch. You gotta have a blend there, and you know, it's I feel you, bro. It's no, it's fine. I'd like to see less moderators, because a couple of times that I've had something come up, no moderators hopped on it. I don't think I need any moderator at all, you know. I'm sharing fishing, I'm hanging out with folks. Usually it's members and folks to super chat. I usually, because they're donating to the channel and we're gifting to the channel and stuff, I usually just blew them up. But I had someone hid someone the other day on me for no reason. I went back and had a look at it. I didn't like that. So I had someone hidden, and I haven't seen them come back here today yet. And I went back and tried to look at everything, and I saw nothing the guy did wrong. So I don't know. Who are we talking about here, David? Thanks, Nemesis, bro. What are you talking about? Resumes, David? What'd I miss here? Yeah, Deborah. Yeah, you never know. You could be more important to me than anyone that's blue. Blue means nothing. What do we need resumes for, David? Eh? Oh, for mods. All right. Yeah, nice. Yeah. No, don't need mods. Oh, we had a top there. I'm just gonna stop casting for a quick minute. We'll cast again. Probably we'll catch another one. What's up, Outdoors Galore? Yeah, call them worldwide. You're in the community, bro. You're in the community, dude. You mean a lot. Like, dude, it's not... What a nice spot. So we can call it 3 trout, a couple little hits. Pretty neat. You know, even down here where it's shallower, I've hit them. I hit these trout in only 16 inches, or not even. Sometimes in 6 inches of water, I'll cast out and I'll start at the 6 inch of water and one hits right away. Am I in a safe place here? Yeah, I am. Oh, you're door dashing? Yeah, cool, Pinky. Pinky, I was thinking about doing some DoorDash in my free time a little bit, but my truck, it costs too much of gas. So by the time I do that, I don't think I'm gonna, but that's cool, bro. Good luck. I hope the tips are good. I don't know. I don't see no magnet, unless he's talking about squirrels. Magnet fishing, right? Hey, Sean, thanks for coming in, bud. How you doing? You got the Toyota Camry. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, and then our other vehicle is a family van. So it's like, you know, that's cool. Right on, Pinky. Yeah, be safe out there, Pinky, man. Sending you the good wishes on your travels today, brother. Oh, did you? I got you. Yeah, Paul and Steel City, they fished hard. They fished from Friday, I don't know exactly from what time, to as far as I know, all the way till Sunday. Like afternoon, like dinner time or late. I don't know what time they actually finished or fully started, but they were pretty much fishing for, which is awesome. That's so cool. That is, dude, if someone goes fishing for that long, they got on some fish, right? They got on fish. But even if someone doesn't catch a fish in that time, I am so impressed with them. I am so impressed with someone who goes out there, just fishes, puts their time in. You know, he has his spots. They got their spots. They do their research. They put their time in on everything, you know. Goat, what's going on, bro? Oh, really? All right, Cindy. I appreciate you so much. I hope your knee's been on the mend. It's been better. And we'll talk to you soon. Man, this has been a good little hole, you know? A few little fish, a couple taps. Oh, come on, fish. Well, we could switch it up. I can throw a little piece of worm on in tungsten. Oh, where's my worms? Where's my worms? Are they in my truck? Where's my wormies? Man, they're in my truck, I guess, which isn't good. It's nice and warm in there. Well, we can downsize. Yeah. Oh, cool, guys. Crane just come right past down the creek. So cool. I wish you guys could have seen that. Just flew just above the camera. Right down, followed along like it was flying along the creek, like a plane running along the river. So cool. I'm gonna throw a little more of this, yeah. I'm gonna throw a little more of this, more of that crayfish scent on there. I could be fishing too bright of a lure. They say clear water, bright lures. No, I'll go a little darker in real light water, but right past a rock there. Come on, fish. Let me get into that pool. I think if you're in like a metropolitan area, or it depends on the area, I think squirrel, I think someone can do good at it. Is there like a ranking system with that too? Did I hear that? Anyways, if you can, like picture doing it downtown. I'm gonna say Toronto. Okay, that's a city that's all high-rise buildings, condos, very expensive ones. I'd imagine DoorDash there. You work it out right. It's tough for parking in Toronto and everything else, but a lot of these condos I've worked in, and they actually have loading docks for deliveries. Now, I'm assuming the DoorDash would oh, there was a hit. Tiny little something tucked at it. I'm assuming there's, yeah, it all depends. I think you get more the further away it is, but yeah, I don't know. Really, I'm wondering if anybody's doing DoorDash on e-bikes and stuff. I mean, whoop, stickfish, but I thought I saw a silhouette there behind that stick. Oh, mana, okay. Yeah, it's got to be on your end because I'm full signal. But yeah, okay. Good to see you, Mana. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, that might have been a hit. I didn't get it though. No, it wasn't a hit. I hit debris. Yeah, it's their signal. His or her signal. I don't know even if man is male or female. My bad. I don't know that. So I know good person of it's good name of the community, that's for sure. Mana, out supporting people in the fishing community. Oh, come on, baby. You'd think I would have spooked the trout, or those other trout would have told their other trout friends or given off some sort of signal not to bite right now. Never know. We don't know. Let's go into this corner over here. Haven't really cast it in there. But from what I understand, this creek has had a good spawn. I'm wondering if it has to do with the ice coverage. This was frozen over pretty much, besides big ice craters. Next winter I'll come down here. I can't fish it though in the winter, that's the only thing. It's closed season. Can't even drop a line in. But how it looked this winter was amazing. Amazing. It was like covered in ice, besides like one little strip stream down the front. And you know the stream was underneath still, but it was pretty cool. Pier, brother. Thank you, David. Rocket, that's what I've always heard. That's why I make sure when I sub to someone, I watch their content. So the mainframe sees OUTFISH is doing what he's supposed to do, which I enjoy fishing. I enjoy content. So of course it's a beautiful stone out there that I know always holds fish. I think I already pulled a fish out of there today, though. But. Yeah, thank you, Squirrels, brother. I'm sorry I got to your stream late the other night, but I was there till the end after that. We do what we can, right, brother? Thank you very much, Squirrels. My bro. I'd love to come to PA, man, and we go fishing, Squirrels. That would be so awesome, man. So awesome. Come on, fish. Watch us whack a good one. We could move further up. We could go for a troop, guys. You want to do that? Instead of moving down, we'll move upriver. I don't know. We had lots of high water, so if trout were still coming in from the lake, when the water's up high, it's nothing for them. They don't even have to jump, really. When the water was up where it had gotten to, they can just go without even jumping, and that's nothing of a jump for a trout. Same thing with the next one. And then same thing with the next one. I love what they've done here. Like, that's concrete. That is a concrete right there, right? It's kind of been naturalized, but twisted a little bit. Not twisted, but... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Did you? Nice, Pierre. Nice. Yeah, Steel City caught some mere carp there. Sent me some pictures too. Mere carp are so cool. You know, I've never caught a mere carp, Pierre? Never caught a mere carp. I should go target one just so I catch one, you know? I know you're just targeting carp and you get a mere carp, but that small pond I fish, I swear I seen a carp surface that looked like a mere carp, so I think there's one in there. Yeah, nice. You know, it's really nice, Rocket? I mean, even when I do that, and I watch other streams, it's, yeah, I'm soaking in all the nature as well. Yeah, they are beautiful. They're definitely a beautiful fish. Whoops. What have I got going on here now? You know what I try to do too, while it's common, is cast right to the pool. So the fish that's sitting down in there thinks it just came downstream. Didn't get casted out. It just, whoop, there it is, feeding me meals, right? Sit in the pool and wait for food. Those trout are smart. Now, they use energy when they have to. Other than that, they're smart fish. It's trout. I like it. Yeah, that's why I only use a mic when I really have to. Because part of this is the outdoor noise. The nature. It's yeah. Well, I'll never forget how I came across your channel, Squirrel, which was a classic coming across someone on YouTube, long form style. You know how I found your channel years ago? Just searching long form, browsing the internet, browsing YouTube, found squirrels, magnet fishing, and outdoors. I think it was what was it? Was it Boxing Day or New Year's Day? You went out creek fishing, you nailed that creek, you got that trout. I think that was the first video of yours I ever watched. Jay Fishing, how's it going? Good to see you, bud. How you doing? Oh, I don't know, guys. I think the other part of that shopping cart is in here. The only thing I can do to get it out is go in there with my waders, I think. But I think I'd find the other part of the cart in here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't even remember what I put in my search tab and you came up. I forget what it was. I don't know. I was searching fishing. I was trying to, just searching stuff about fishing, and your channel was like there, and I was like, okay. I watched it and I really enjoyed it, and I made friends. We made friends. That was great. What am I missing in here? Huh. Interesting. Oh, got one. We got an. The fish flipped off. Well, we had another. It would have been a trout. Well, who knows what it would have been, right? We didn't see it. Easy. I've been fishing this for an hour now. But we had the 3 trout. The second one I let flip off, for sure. Like, it is what it is. Which was the largest one. I'm upset now that we didn't see the coloration on the fish and stuff a little bit, but there'll be more. We can check out a lot more trout. It's like a whole nother world under here, It's a whole nother world that we don't know a lot about. Under this water is a whole nother living ecosystem. And the fish, creatures, animals. Well, whether there's animals or not. Anyways, creatures, crayfish, trout, fish, aquatic species, whatever. It's pretty amazing. Like, it's a whole nother world under this water. It's amazing to think about if you ask me, but okay, bro, I appreciate you spending break here. Well, we'll catch you a little later on. If you're live tonight, I'll be there. I'm not doing much after this besides hanging out with the family. I might pull my boat out of the garage to find those hip waders. I'm sure they got to be in there. You guys want to go for a walk up the river? Oh, guess what, guys? There's a guy fishing down at the other spot there. A couple people. So my spot downriver is now taken. That's fine, though. That's all good. That's all good. So we're not going to go down there. Yeah, I think we go upriver to one more hole. Man, I should have left my truck. I should have left my truck at home, guys. My truck's down the opposite way of where I want to go. Oh, No. No debris on there right now. Laura, how are you? Good to see ya. So I see my one. I got tons of spots. This creek is a very long creek. It's a good sized creek. I could spend, if I headed past my truck down the other way, I could get a coffee. Where's my wallet? There it is. There it is. There it is. I think. Yeah, I got my wallet. I could grab a coffee. We could keep going down to pools, going the other way. Or I got pools up the river as well, or up the creek as well. So it's just I'm kind of stumped. I mean, my original plan was to put my hip waders on, start at the escarpment, and walk all the way down through the creek, and then get my spouse to pick me up. But maybe I'll do that again another time. Just so I don't gotta walk all the way back. I save that energy for fishing the next day or something. Nikki Lee, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I've cast it over to like the 6 inches of water area. Oh, we had a swoop, guys. So there you go. 6 inches of water. I just had a trout swoop at my lure here. Let's see if it'll swoop again. Darn. Again, shallow water, man. They're sitting everywhere. Three fish. Two only out of the water. The third one I was chatting away. We were watching it flip around on the lure. And I slacked on it, but so I'm going through that same trip path of that 6 inches of water. Nope. Nothing there. 1 minute here. Oh, whoa. Fish. What was this? What did we hook onto? Huh. Interesting. Thanks, Laura. I hope so too, because it's always nice, but just happy to be out here, Laura. It's nice. Beautiful. So beautiful. Paradise, man. Simple, awesome paradise. But for any reason, if I don't catch any more, I'm happy. I'm happy. What we're gonna do is go for a walk, I think. Just to see if we got a trout waiting for us up there. And I'm sure we have a trout waiting for us down the creek, but I don't know if we're gonna hit that spot today. So let me see if I can change over my and we picked up a can. So we got some litter out of the, oh, and we got that shopping cart out. So that's huge too, right? Which I'm gonna move it further over, and then hopefully the city will see it and take it away. If any scrap metal person be good for it. Oh, wait a minute, I got it, okay. Nice. Oh, okay. I had a little closer look at that shopping cart, and I scored 2 more hooks and a couple weights. Well, that's good. Yeah, how's it going there? Fishing with... Thanks for coming in. Oh, and I got a swivel on that one too. Oh, weird. Look at the setup they had here. I know it's not showing up on the screen, but they had a sinker, a swivel, inline swivel, down to this red line. I don't get it. And it feels like, what is this? Is that fly fishing? No. What is that? It's almost like dental floss. PA in the house. What's going on there, PA? We caught some small trout here. We're gonna move down to another spot. Tree roots heading to the creek. Fresh water, beautiful. So, what's this? Little rubber worm. We'll get that off so no animals get that caught in them. Little rubber worm on the ground here. Alrighty, let's move on. This would be a great area to metal detect. It has so much history. It has longer history than Hamilton. This is old slag from, like, I think it's from a glass factory way back when. See? Or I guess it's glass slag apparently. You guys see how it looks glassy? But that's going back quite some time. Hey, thanks for coming in. Everybody hit the like if you don't mind. So like that pool there, it's too rushing. I'm not gonna say there's not a fish sitting in there, because these trout, they're amazing on where you'll find them. Like you guys see, it's hard to see, but you see that dark line you see along that? Well, that's a shelf. So fish can actually get shelter and hide under that. You guys see what I'm looking at? So it's like I say, the things they have done to help our fish have an easier time dealing with us is just amazing. So that's a shelf that underneath there, fish can just sit in protection. Protection from protection from a lot of things, right? Lots of oxygen, good fresh spring water. All right. And these spring waters, they're a lifeline. They're a lifeline to the Great Lakes and part of the world, kind of. Is what I believe and think. It's, you know, all the production and humans of, you know, this is fresh water that's coming way down out of the ground, and it's mixing up and replenishing and mixing in with those Great Lake. You got some graffiti. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, the graffiti, well, they call that's artwork now, right? I mean, depending on where it's put and stuff like that. There's people that have made a business out of spray painting graffiti stuff and decorating. This is another natural spring that comes down in here. All these little creeks have names too, but no troll at the bridge today. But I crossed the bridge for free always. Squirrel. When I show up, the person at the bridge here steps aside because he's smart. Hey, what's up? Thanks for saying hi. I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing that name. Let's go down here and let's see if this pool is holding anything. We're moving up to it's not the spot I'm looking to go to or anything, but I've caught a few right here. Even when the water gets even lower than it is, it holds a bit of water here. It's one of those you never know, right? But usually, even when it's low, we have good current. Like it's a good, see this, what we're looking at? You got your stones, comes down, there's the initial pool, right? Rocks, again, built like shelves kind of in crevasses and stuff like that. Again, all great for holding fish and giving places fish to hide. It's not going to be the easiest. I don't think we're going to get one here. Well, let's just throw them at bin and see for a minute or two. Oops, something's, that wasn't right. Uh-oh. Got a snake. I'm now going in the water. It's amazing It's amazing the amount of current that when I walk through here, I really feel it on my boots. It's going pretty fast. Oh, I won't, bro. Had a lot of years of, well, I've never broken a bone in my whole life. I don't know whether I should thank my ancestors for that or what. I don't know, but or the universe or God or I have no idea. I have no idea, but yeah, no, I usually save myself, Rocket, pretty good. I've had some, I don't know, I fall and I land on my feet unscathed, it seems. I don't know, bro. But thanks, I appreciate that. There we go, got one on, guys. We got a trout. That'll be a trout skis. It's not gonna be huge, but it's a beautiful little fish for us to look at. Let me wet my hands before I touch this thing. Again, beautiful little specimen. Let me get it unhooked. Always wet your hands, please, if you're gonna touch a trout. Please. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Okay, hopefully this will be okay. What we want to do, guys, is just have a quick little gander at it. There she be. I don't know how well you guys see that. Oh, okay, let's just let it go, guys. Again, I'm fish conservation. I like catching them, but I get so much thrill out of safely releasing them as well. So there. I pulled that out of, I was down the far end when I cast it out. It goes back up to 6 inches of water. And that's pretty much where that trout hit. Thanks, Rocket. Yeah. So that's it. It's awesome. That's a huge thrill to me. And not only catching the fish. That fish was just hooked in the lip there. It wasn't down deep. It should be just fine. But you see, it came out of those what I pointed out, those rock crevassals, what I pointed out when we were walking down here, that's all along here, the side, and it gives the fish places to sit and hide. Now I believe I was casting, and it was the shallow spot, but something come from those crevassals, that little trout darted out and it hit the bait. So that's 4 fish, guys. The third one we're counting. I let it flip off at shore, but dude, it was hooked and caught. I was chatting to the camera. I had it right on shore. I'm counting it as a caught fish. "4FC, thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. I just love looking at them, you know. They don't have to be real big. I love the looks of them. They're an amazing specimen, those trout. James, what's up? Thanks for coming in, bud. Yeah, that's the way to handle them for sure. Yeah, all about fish conservation at the same time as we're catching them. So we're out targeting them in a sense, or we're targeting fish. But I target fish, not just, I get just as much satisfaction on releasing them as I do catching them. And releasing them unharmed, right? There we go, got another one, guys. Oh, it spit it. But again, there we go, I got another one on right there. Like that's, you know, it's, now if someone else comes down here right now and does this, are they gonna do as well? That's what I'm curious about. Or are they gonna leave here saying there's no fish? Get what I mean? I've had that before. And they're like, there's no fish there. Well, okay. Go find fish somewhere else then. You know. Well, bait, inline spinner. My favorite lure. It's not everybody's favorite lure, but I cover a lot of ground with it. And, you know, it really works for me. A lot of professionals, when they're off camera, are throwing these. I'm telling you, they are. But you don't see them because they're not sponsored by them. You, like a lot of professionals, if they go on a camping trip off camera, good chances are this is in their box. But most professionals, they're only going to show, you know, an affiliated, get what I mean? I'm not trying to be funny. I know some pros that keep these in their box, but no one realizes that they have them in their box. That's all. Come on, fish. I can't believe we haven't seen a creek chub, because a lot of times I'll get a creek chub that's almost a foot long in here, like a hornhead creek chub. It's not today, we're not seeing them. Yeah, you see you mentioned the blue fox and panther martin. I can't get those to work for me as well. Yesterday I tried another inline spinner and I couldn't catch fish. As soon as I switched over to this, man, my regular, again, I said earlier, whether it's the way my wrist moves as I'm reeling in, I have a connection with this lure, it seems, as weird as that sounds, where I can get it to produce for me. So I switched over to this. I switched back over to this yesterday, and I had an amazing, some good catches. I didn't get them all on film, but that rock. Huh. I don't know whether I should put this in my box and take it home, clean it up. I think I'm going to. It's a different, not saying it's anything special. I want to clean this rock up. Oh, it's just a rock, bud. Okay, I'll look at that. Joe Fly. I've looked at that before. I don't own any. James, I'll look at that. I'll try to get one of those, okay? Yeah, thanks for mentioning that lure. All right, let's see here. I have any mods in the chat? What is it? What do you mean? What is it? Yeah, I'll check out that lure, the lure you mentioned. Okay, Paul, I'm gonna walk over here, bro, and I'm just gonna target if you're there. I appreciate it, Paul. I'm just gonna walk over there. I have had some harassment stuff I'm dealing with. Anything pops up in here, bro, screenshot it and then delete it, okay? And then I'll get that screenshot on you after, okay? I appreciate you. Rocket, you're there too? Okay, you hear that? Thanks. I'm just going to be gone for a minute. That's why I'm really trying to keep an eye on the chat today. Yeah, for some reason, I think I did own one of those. Yeah, they're a lighter. Yeah, I get it. No, they'd work good. I think I did try one of those, James. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, peace stories. Yeah, it's all good, Paul. Everything really good. Like, it's really good, bro. Like, so good, it's not funny. It's like, man, but that's okay. That's my personal life. So it's pretty awesome, actually. Like, really, like, it's just the... Well, let's move on to the spot I said we were going to. I've seen them, James. Yeah. Years back, I used to always order big time from Bass Pro. Now, is that even before we had a Bass Pro shop here that I could go shop at in person? And I've used those. But at the same time, I was still using these. I've been using these for, like, I'm not going to say my whole life, but since I've been lure fishing, more or less. We just walk the creek. I don't know. Let's walk the creek then. I think we'll be okay. Walking the creek is fine. Yeah, see? Thing is about walking the creek, it looks like it's only a few inches deep, but it goes over my boot. It's just deceiving on clear water on how that looks. It's so I just got boots full of wetness there in my... Now again, any 6 inches of water can hold one of those trout. It's... like, a lot of people wouldn't target this at all. They just walk right past it, you know? If I was into fly angling, man, I'd target everything. Just because I know where I've caught fish that way, right? Got a little more of a shoreline I can walk along. And that's something I haven't got into yet, is fly fishing. Well, I've used a fly with a spinning rod. I came across this one channel, and that's all they fish fly, but spinning rod full time. Spinning rod fly angling. Huh. So in behind a rock like that, this is a good spot to cast. You know, it's not deep. I think it's deeper than my boot though, but it's amazing that, I don't know if we'll cast it, maybe on the way back down, or what's this? And you see, with my having ADHD, they say you're, whatever it is, you get older, grow with it. But I mean, I love having it because I see everything. It seems like it's like, look, my eyes are everywhere. What is this? What is that? It almost looks like mortar that was troweled out, but I don't know, the backside doesn't look like that. I don't know. I'm gonna throw it in my box and bring it with us. And like, or as things erode, there's so much heritage along here for Western heritage. This creek and village that I'm in has been here longer than most of any it's been a settlement for a very, very long time when we're talking a Western settlement. And this area has always been really close to the States. We had a big port here way back when. So, find something else. Throw that in the bucket. Anyways, I'll try to keep focused on the fish. Yeah, Paul, for sure, eh? I'll give it a clean up and see. My bucket's getting heavier. Well, that's a deep spot. It's amazing, these little, you think you're in, again, I said it before, you think we're in real shallow water. I got my polarized glasses on. I can see the rock. I see everything. But you can't tell how deep the water is. It's wild. Yeah, pure spring water here, but it's feeding into Lake Ontario, which helps replenish fresh water into the Great Lakes system for everyone. So these are this is for the earth, this spring water here is worth its weight in gold, worth way more than gold could ever be, in my opinion. All right, we're getting deep. This is a good hole to fish. Right there, there's a little pool actually. It could be a trout sitting right there. Man, I'm getting deep here. I try to get to shallower water. It's a good spot to cast. It's deeper over here. I do see some rocks I think I can target with my footing. I almost got to stretch over to that rock. We're almost at where I want to sit and fish here. I think the easiest way for me to do this is to cross the creek. I've hit trout right here under this tree base. I could probably get one for us right now, honestly, there. It'll be small. It'll be small, but there'll be one. I've caught them out of there. Again, just behind the base of a tree. Right there, I've hit trout. There we go. Footing was good, guys. I hit the rocks I needed to root. Yeah. Got to be organized with the footing. That's an old molded something there, Paul. Looks like a big brake pad, bro. Doesn't it? It does. Looks like a big brake pad. Doesn't it though, bud? It's a darn brake pad. That is a, look at that thing, bud. Does that not look like a brake pad to you? So interesting. Oh, what was that from? That had to have been from something mechanical. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, a bit, hey? Friggin' brake pad. All right, you see that calm patch up there? That's what we're working towards. I haven't hit a good trout up there this year yet. That's a spot I normally get my first big one. Like we're talking 10-pounder at opener, but there wasn't one there at opener for me. Not there. Even behind this rock. All right, caught in the tree. Caught in the tree. Well, I would imagine that maybe whatever's growing on the outside of it might be edible. I don't know. Great, what am I going to do here now, guys? That is actually deeper than it looks. I got to get over this and then I'm in the clear. It's almost like I got to backtrack back over now somehow on these big rocks. Man. Yay, thanks, Rocket. You too, eh? I hope you get on some fish, bud. See, we're talking about crayfish. They all just scattered here. So literally, I just seen not 1,000. That's an over exaggeration, but a bunch of crayfish just scattered here. And that's the main creature of the creek here. And the thing is, they've mixed bred with a species out of. They've mixed bred apparently with a species. I don't know whether it's out of east or what. Species from across, just like the goby or anything else, but apparently the creek chub, or not creek chub, our native crayfish mixed with another style of crayfish. A tree's down over here. That can be good. That can be good. That's new. Yeah. See if I can set you guys down here. I'm going the opposite direction, but there's a nice pool that whip along these trees right there. Let's see if this will sit for us. Take big risk with my phone, eh? Big time doing this. You stay in there? Nope. Guys, I know that's a bad view, but it's the only place I can get my tripod to stay stable enough. Come on, nope. Come on, nope. Bummer, I want to have a cast right here, guys. What we'll do is we'll get up on the other side of it and I'll use the current for the casting. I just got to jump across some of these rocks. All right, Colin, thanks, bro. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, likewise. Good luck, get out fishing, be safe, enjoy some fresh air. You know, stay well in the head, especially, and stay well regardless. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, made it across. I don't know. There'll be a trout under that tree. I'll just chill out. Let's cast up here. Hey, hello. I have a hard time pronouncing your name, so. Interesting. The tree's down. Wow. Now you'd think I could just see fish because it's so clear there. See that? See how clear that water is? All right, let's have a cast and see if one will come out from nowhere, because really, guys, that's what they do. Like, you don't see them. Trout, they're amazing. And then they just come out. When they want to hit a bait, they come from nowhere. No. You think this tree down, I hope they leave it the way it is, just like that. And I hope they don't clean this tree up, because it's only going to be better for the old fish, right? Okay, nothing darting out of woodworks for there. I guess I can leave my bucket where it is for now. So I mean, we can go further. I can just keep going, which I guess I will. Okay. I've caught the biggest steelhead of my life standing right here. So I wasn't out in Lake Ontario fishing deep. I caught my largest steelhead, which we're calling them rainbows again. Even these, I guess they're saying, nope, they're rainbow trout. Okay, they're rainbow trout, are they? All right. Salmonoid. We could just call them a salmonoid if we want. Whoops, whoops. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Here we go. Come on, give us a big one. Give us a big one, baby. There's some good rocks. There, oh, guys. So we had one come out from a rock there, swoop at our bait. I didn't get it hooked. See, this is not like, we had one come out. Come on, baby. Going past the rocks there now. Come on, baby. You want it. Years ago, just up ahead, when I was a kid, we'd swim. We'd swim, tube. I thought of tubing this and going live with it, or making a long form, starting from the escarpment and running down with a tube. I thought that'd be pretty cool. For sure, Garden. Yeah. Well, that's what they are, really. Come on, hit again, Trout. Or another one. Either or. Bummer. Whoops, bad cast. Come on, fish. You know, if they feel the hook, a trout is usually going to go buckle down and it's not going to bite for a bit if they felt the hook. They say they don't feel the hook, but they know they bit something hard, I would say. Whoop. Had a little hit of something. Pardon me, guys. Can you hear me? I got a voicemail being left on my phone right now, so I don't know if that cuts it out when my voicemail's running or not. Oh. Man, I kind of want to take you guys to one more spot up the river there a little more. And I think we'll see. That's where I caught my last brown trout at. Actually, no. That's where I caught my first brown trout here at a pool up ahead. And then the nicest nicest brown trout I caught is the pool that we started out at. Was the nicest brown trout. Actually, the nicest brown trout I've ever caught. Well, my son actually caught that one, guys, but I was there for it. Or whatever. When we fish father, son, that one actually my son had caught. But I was there, I seen it. And that was back when he was younger, way younger. Like way younger. Going back some years now. Come on, fish. We're gonna move on from this spot. I did have one hit it, which was probably a decent trout. But I think we're gonna move on from this spot. Oh, nice, good. Nice. I'm just gonna go get my bucket. I'd almost like for us just to take the water out, but we'll have to take the trail, I guess. I don't know. It's harder. I got a bucket with me, the rod, and then this. So, but all in all, if I got down, climbed down there, we could just walk this. It's like we'll call it a slide or it's spillway kind of, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. Go the other way? No, no, no. Come this way. You know where I'm at? No, 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 no. Come this way. Do you know where I am? No, look. You see where I am right now? Come this way. Or meet me at my next hole. You want to meet me at my next spot? Just up ahead. I don't want to backtrack. Sorry guys, I'm reading texts and responding to texts on someone wants to drop me off a coffee. No, it's up to you. I don't want to go back the other way though. No, what? I want to grab my bucket and I'm going to head down. Never mind? Never mind? Okay. I brought a pop with me. But I appreciate your coffee offer. I just don't want to go back down the other end. You can leave one by my truck if you want. It's up to you. I'll drink it. I just will drink it. All right, let's go. We're gonna have to hit the road for a second here. Not really the way I want to go about it, but get that down in there. Right? Oh, there's a crane down in there too. That's so cool. Oh man, that looks so refreshing too. There's fish there. There's fish in here. Thanks, Laura. See, like, look at the exercise one can get. And we're all built differently, guys. In that sense, is baby steps. Baby steps. Look at that pool, guys. That's probably holding little trout in there too. I mean, you could spend, if you fish it right, it's like going to Disneyland. You know, what I mean by that is you can't see it all in one day. You can't have fun with it all in one day. Private property? Since when? Since when? Since when? Since when? Since when? I thought this was city land. Impossible. Someone owned this lot? I guess. Someone must own this lot before the trail. And that means that's just for, it's private property. So if someone gets hurt on here or whatever. Interesting. This is a home lot, I guess. It's a floodplain though. It'd be really tough to get a permit to build. Along the creek it is, right? I think especially if you're just a home, or you have to be pretty big, I would say, like condo, however they work all that out. I would say it's a lot of hoops to jump over to build a house in a floodplain. $49 likes, guys. One more like, I'll be at a fishing spot in a second. Not a second, but you know, within 10 minutes. I'd rather say 10 minutes than a second, and it takes us 6 minutes to get over there. I'm going slow too. I'm enjoying myself. Enjoying myself. 51 likes. Thanks, guys. There's so much graffiti artwork down there to look at, too. I should have climbed down and walked it for us. There's just tons all the way along. All graffiti. Oh, lost a like. That's okay. Said 52 a minute ago. None of that makes or breaks us, guys. Really, it doesn't. But a lot of times, if someone already hit the like and they double tap the screen again, the like just disappears, right? But so it looks like they had the city come down through here, trim her down a little bit. It is a walking trail. Or somebody, or just a homeowner, or just a citizen, civilian, come down and said, you know what? A lot of ticks around here. We're going to chop down some of the edges. Who knows? Be nice to see a coyote come right out at us on the trail here. Right here. Wouldn't that be a beautiful sight? And what I mean by coyote, we have coyotes, but then we have like bush wolves. They're like half coyote, half wolf. So you can get an idea of how much fishing. All that is fishing, is fishable spots, fishable water. Right. So amazing, a watershed like a creek to study and whatever, you know. Oh no, when you double tap again, only likes, it doesn't dislike. Yeah, but if you've already, like, try it, bro. Double tap the screen, see if your like's gone. I'll watch it here. Tap it again. I think we'll see that this is our fishing hole we're coming up to now. So again, we were like 4 minutes away, but not even, but I said in a second, and then we should almost be on the other side for this, guys. Well, I'll try to get down there this way. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I used to be able to climb right down there here. What's going on here? The tree's falling. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, let's go for it. What's in my bucket here? I'll bring the bucket halfway down anyways. Unless I got my wallet in the bucket. No, just look around. This is my suggestion. Like, you see trees down, you can get yourself into some unsafe areas fishing. One move and this can be on you. You know? And we're gonna go this way. Only like, eh? Okay. Not for you? Okay, so there we go. We figured that out. Guys, that's what we do here. We figure stuff out. And that's cool, guys. Okay, let's go this way. I'll leave my bucket behind. Let's get through this bush here. See if we can hook a nice brown trout. That's what I want to see. I want to see a brown trout right here, guys. I do. Care about the rainbow. I do. I love the rainbows. But it would be amazing for us to see a brown trout here. Okay, right on, guys. Looks like a beautiful hole, doesn't it? How much pressure do you think I got here on my boots? I can get across this without wiping out. And this is where I need my ancestors, right? Like, we got slippery. Like, I recommend this to nobody. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't do this. Do not do what I'm doing. Woo! Oh, I don't think I'd make it across, guys. The pressure in the slime. I know I always have someone out for my back, but I got to use my head a bit too. It's very slimy, very slippery. And once I felt the pressure there, it might have eased up as I got past. Right there was a spot that It felt like I should turn around and go back. Yeah, it's slick, bro. You know, most people, as soon as they touch that with their boot, they're down, they're wiped out. Honestly, so I don't want to, you know. I want to get across, though, guys. It's where I always catch them. Because you see the pool is actually there, and the current comes back around. So where I like to sit is right over there. How do I get across? Too slimy, too much of a pit there. Darn it. Yeah, I know. There's a time to use our heads, right? My boots are full of water from that. Like literally, I gotta dump them out. But let's hope we get on that trout here, the brown trout. See, I was saying about these coyotes, they're not regular coyotes. There is some. They almost look, oh guys, look. Soccer ball right in front of us. Yeah, they don't look like some of them don't look like the regular coyotes. They're maned up, they look tough, they're awesome. And they don't want nothing to do with humans. Leave us alone. But it's nice to see them, you know. Be awesome, but they're, you know, they got that wolf gene in them. So wolves don't get seen that easily. Come on, fish, where are you? Getting cocky, that's why. You get cocky. Let's take that cockiness back. Okay. I'm surprised. Got one. Oh, no. Had a hit, though. It was a small one. I think current and the lure, like it felt like it was on, but the current and the lure here can just, fish can shake off if it's too small. Come on, fish. They're in there. Oh, there was something following. Man, there was something following my lure. The only thing it can be here, well, my guess is trout, but it would have been a rainbow. It had a darker, well, I guess you never know. But usually if rainbow follows something, they're striking. They usually don't follow. They strike. If they're following, they're gonna strike usually. All right, Laura. Enjoy your dinner. And I think this is the last pool I'm gonna head to today. I think. And I'm not sure we're gonna get one here. And again, I'm sitting on, what I'm sitting on is a shelf. The fish can get underneath here. Like they can be, you know, they can, I've seen fish follow in and then head right underneath, like freely swim underneath this concrete base we're on here. But I'm definitely happy with the catches already today. Like I'm happy with the outdoor time I got. It's and we've been live for 2 hours, live streaming for 2 hours here. So. Now what I might do, what I think I'm gonna do, is shortly end this stream, and on the walk back to my truck, I'll decide if we're gonna go down further to some other holes that we've never hit. I've never hit on camera or anything. There's another stretch of creek I really want to check out that I haven't checked out at all this year at all. So I don't think you guys, if I shut the fishing down, you guys aren't gonna want to just walk back with me, right? So, and then I'm gonna actually move my truck for the next spot. And I think I need a coffee, stuff like that. I should go target carp again at my spring spot that I haven't been to since like March. A spot that I go hit up and I sit there, and it'd just be curious to see if I got a carp in there or if I got something other than a carp. But I don't know, so many options, right? Looks like I'm not getting my brown trout here today. Snaggle, not good. I'm gonna have to go for that. All right. All right, I got a snag here. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? Cindy, Skipjack Cindy in the house, guys. Well, I caught a couple small trout, Cindy. Well, 3, 4. Well, we handled 3. And one, I was just chatting and I had it on my lure and I just let it flip off. I got a snag though, I gotta go for a little troop. Paul's way, watch the chat if you don't mind for a quick minute, brother, okay? Yeah, for sure. Well, might as well, right? I mean, the kids have them, but there's no point on me letting it stay in the water, right? For sure. Thanks, Paul. How you doing there, Skipjack? You're gonna have another cast here. Not again, man. Oh! Oh! That's okay, guys. You know, these trout haven't had teeth, but I guess maybe I should have retied my line because my line snapped. Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh, you got, I didn't get to email you yet, but you got it off my description. Thank you, Skipjack. Thank you so much. Awesome. So looking forward to it. Later on, I'm uploading a long form of a sticker pack I won from Reef Robber there. Yeah, I can't wait, Cindy. Thank you so much. Yeah, Paul, it happens. I don't know. I'm looking at the end of the line and it's a clean cut. It looks like there was just a weak spot in the line and I should have retied. Whether it hit a rock earlier or something, you know, with the way I'm fishing, probably. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. I'll mail you some of my stickers as well and that, of course. I was supposed to go to the post office today, but it's 6:30. I might still make it there. Yeah, thanks again, Cindy. Hey guys, I am just gonna shut this down because I'm walking all the way back to my truck. So it's quite a walk, kinda. So I figure there's no point on being live for the walk. If I decide to go down and walk up another stretch I haven't walked this year yet, I'll definitely go live. Oh, he's getting his rod tomorrow. Good. Now, did they release it from customs or did he end up having to reorder? I remember what are you doing there, Garden? Oh. Yeah, thanks, Cindy. We'll talk to you later. I'll be by. You guys going out? Are you guys gonna go fishing? I'll be over later. If you guys head out fishing, Skipjack, I'll be there. Oh, thanks, Laura. I appreciate it. Tomorrow fishing. Okay, good, okay. I'll be there. Yeah, later, everyone, guys. Right on, Paul. Hey, thanks a lot, Paul. You were the full operating. Other people were modding too, but I thank you for being there, brother. I so thank you. I thank everyone for being there. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the creek walk and seeing a few fish today. All right, Garden, I'll keep an eye for. Thanks, Paul. Garden, I'll keep an eye for my notifications, okay? I'll keep an eye on notifications there, Garden. Okay, talk to you in a bit, guys. Thanks, eh?